If you decide to live in the Netherlands permanently, you might want to apply for citizenship or permanent residence. In this video, we'll discuss the differences between permanent residence and citizenship, the requirements for each, and the advantages and disadvantages. One of the problems faced by many migrants is deciding whether to apply for citizenship by naturalization or to apply for permanent residency. So stay tuned, watch to the end as I will be breaking all of this down so that you can make informed decision for yourself. So let's start with permanent residence. What is permanent residence? Permanent residency gives you the right to live in the Netherlands for indefinite period of time, which means you can live in the Netherlands as long as you want. Permanent residency gives you almost all the rights of a citizen, with a few exceptions. As a permanent resident, you cannot vote or be voted for, and you cannot work in certain sectors like the police, judiciary, or in the military. Your permanent residency may also include long-term EU resident status, which makes it easy for you to apply for residency in other European countries. Number one, you must have lived continuously in the Netherlands for at least 5 years. Number two, you have always renewed your permit on time without any gap. Number three, you have a resident permit that is for non-temporary purpose of stay. Number four, you have sufficient and sustainable income. Number five, you have passed the civic integration exam. Number six, you are registered with a local municipality and your records are in the personal records database. Number seven, you are not a danger to public peace or safety. And number eight, children can apply for permanent residency only if they are at least 13 years of age and have lived in the Netherlands since they were 8 years for at least 5 years. Now let's look at the application process. What is the application process for permanent residency? You can apply online via the website of the IND at least 3 months before the expiration of your current permit. You can also apply at any time you choose. You don't have to wait until your current permit is going to expire once you meet the 5-year condition and the other conditions that is required. You need to gather your documents together and have them legalized. Mostly your birth certificate must be legalized. Your documents have to be in English, Dutch, French, or German. As of the time of recording this video, it costs 210 euros to apply for permanent residence for an adult. What is the processing time for permanent residency? The IND will make its decision within 6 months of application. If there is any reason their decision is delayed, they will send you a letter in writing to inform you the reasons. Now we look at the second option, which is Dutch citizenship. I have a separate video where I discussed in detail the Dutch citizenship pathway, the process, requirements, conditions, and everything. I'll put a link to that video in the description of this video. You can watch it immediately after this video. So I won't be going all over that in this video. However, I'm going to focus on spelling out the differences between having a permanent residence and having a Dutch citizenship. Number one, when you have a permanent residence, you are required to make the Netherlands your main place of residence. This means that you have to spend most of your time in the Netherlands. When you don't fulfill this condition, it might lead to the end of your residency right. But as a Dutch citizen, you can live outside the Netherlands for a longer period without any impact on your residency status. As a permanent resident, you do not have right to take part in elections or to contest in elections. But as a citizen, You have rights to take part in elections and to contest in an election. As a permanent resident, you cannot work in certain sectors like the judiciary, police, or the military. But as a Dutch citizen, you are free to work in these sectors. With your Dutch citizenship, you have access to the whole of Europe to live and work freely in all the countries within the Eurozone. But with permanent residency, you have the right to move within the EU zone freely, but you do not have the right to live and work freely as a Dutch citizen. Application for permanent residency is done online via the website of IND, and you can also do it in writing and send it via post. Application for citizenship is done via the municipality where you are registered. The decision process for permanent residence is within 6 months, while the decision process for citizenship is within 1 year. The cost for permanent residence is currently €210, while the cost for citizenship is currently €970. When you choose to become a Dutch citizen, you are required to renounce your current nationality. You are not allowed to hold dual citizenship except in certain conditions. With permanent residency, you do not have to renounce your current nationality. So, making the decision between applying for permanent residency or Dutch citizenship depends on your long-term goals and personal preferences. Both of these options have their advantages, but it's also important to look at the pros and cons in making your decision. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with anyone who also has a dream of living permanently in the Netherlands. And don't forget to subscribe for more valuable insights on living, working, and thriving in the Netherlands. On the screen, you will find a link to a full playlist on moving to the Netherlands. Click the link, go watch the videos, and I will see you there.